Hello. Hello, everybody. Well, this is gonna get awkward. Damn, I haven't made a video in a very long time. I'm sorry. I apparently needed more time to figure life out and kind of, do a little bit of personal growing as a human being. I don't know if I have, because I live with myself all the time. The only people that can tell me if I've grown or not are the people around me, or people I haven't seen in a long time. So I hope I did. But yeah, first things first, before I go off on my rant here, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys have been well. I hope life has been treating you well. And if life hasn't been treating you well, I hope you keep your head up. I hope you keep walking forward, keep walking strong. Get through it. Keep doing it. Find something good in your life and hold on to it. Do the stuff. Do the stuff. Move forward. I hope you all been well. I have been dealing with boatloads of stress and learning to become a better manager. It's interesting. I'm filling out my crew at my job with some good people. Even if sometimes I don't like them, they're still good people. Because I do like them. People are frustrating. If you've ever been in management, you understand exactly what I'm saying. Financially, I'm doing well. I'm okay. I'm always broke, but all my bills are paid. I don't know if I've ever done a video, but I got a new vehicle a while back. The old Buick died. It gave up the ghost. The radiator blew and the motor blew. I'm very sad about this. And so I made made a decision. I bought a 2021 Volkswagen Atlas. It was used, had 60,000 miles on it. Since I've gotten it, put about 40,000 miles on it, because I drive a lot. I've also been doing Uber, and I think I'm going to be making videos about Uber here soon. I've had some experiences. I've had some fascinating experiences that I'm going to share. So, yeah. That's been kind of life. I'm hoping soon to kind of stabilize my finances to where I don't have to do Uber anymore. But since, my wife's finally on disability, which is amazing. It's helping her pay for, it's helping her just take care of herself, which is very important. I'm still going to the gym every day. And, I'm working on losing this weight. I'd like to have a vacation at the beginning of next year. I'd like to finally leave the country for an actual vacation. These are my goals. I want to go to Japan. Like, I want to grab my wife, grab my best friend, and drag everybody up to Japan for like 2 weeks and go do something. Because I have been struggling, working, or broke for pretty much the majority of my adult life. And I am finally in a good position to where I can do that if I can control certain things like my spending and paying my bills, which I am. The spending problem. minor impulse control issues, which I'm very well aware of, and I'm doing really good at controlling those too. So, yeah, life has been going well. I hope life is going well for you guys too. I really do. I hope you're getting shit done. You know? And always live by the rules of never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. All right? So, now that I've spent 5 minutes just kind of a quick update, I'm going to talk about why I did this video today, because it's been a thought bouncing around in my brain ever since I saw this, and I want you guys to think about it with me. You know what I mean? So there's a movie on Netflix that came out, I don't know, a couple years ago called The Wandering Earth. It was a Chinese movie, and honestly, like, it had a budget. It was really fucking good looking, and I loved the story. I loved the idea. Now, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this movie. Oh, it's about Chinese nationalism and communism and all this stuff, and I'm like, bruh, calm your tits. How many movies did the Americans save the world? Let somebody else do it for once. All right? Calm down. Jesus Christ. And if you watch the end of the movie, we all saved the world together, unified, as we fucking should be. But that's another conversation. Anyways, so in The Wandering Earth, the Earth jet engines are powered by, like, fuel and earth, essentially. They are, like, consuming dirt and rock and stuff like that to burn to fuel the engines. Now, there's a whole, like, they have everything set up that they're going to be burning their engines for a certain amount of time to get the Earth up to speed, also using Jupiter to slingshot around to build up more speed to send Earth out to Alpha Centauri. And then they're going to let it just fucking coast for, I don't know. I don't even remember how long it's like 1,400 years or some shit like that. Is the whole trip. So they're going to burn for like 2 or 3 years, do the slingshot, and then burn a little bit longer to get past the asteroid belt. Kepler? Is it Kepler? I feel kind of ashamed I don't remember what that's called. Anyways, so to get past those, and then just go through the void. And there's a lot of people who are like, well, if they consumed that much of the Earth, there wouldn't be any Earth left by the time they stop. And if I remember correctly, during the movie, they talk about how they're going to fuel the rocket, the engines on Earth. Is apparently the satellite ship that was ahead of them is meant to scout out resource-rich asteroids before they pass the Kepler belt and just wrangle them back to Earth for us to break down and use as fuel to send it further. Now, I could be completely wrong, but that's what I would do. I would quite literally have ships going out and retrieving things we could burn as we go along. Now, there's a lot of space in space. You could say it's infinite. But if you're going through an asteroid field, shit, that is a massive amount of fuel right there. Grab a hold of that shit some way, pull it into Earth's gravity, right? Anchor it, and then mine the ever-living shit out of it to fuel the ship, to fuel the Earth. That's what would make sense to me. And then when you get into, I think it was Alpha Centauri, where they were going, when you get into Alpha Centauri, start using the celestial bodies floating around there to fuel the Earth until it gets parked into the sweet spot. That's what would make sense to me. Now, if you're watching this video going, what the fuck is he talking about? Go watch The Wandering Earth. It's actually worth watching. You know, you get the feels from it near the end. And you're like, yeah! It's awesome! Unity! Unity! We are all together, unity! Anyways, sorry. But yeah, I was sitting there thinking about, like, that would make the most sense. Is you have scout ships basically go out and farm fuel for the ships. For the big ship, for the Earth. So that way you have something to burn instead of consuming, well, Earth. You know? There's also another, like, argument of, like, well, with the Earth being so far away from the sun, then the core would cool because it's not spinning. And I'm like, you know what? At this point in time, it's a fucking movie. Who cares? It's still a cool idea, you know? And they have, like, a whole plan on how to spin the Earth back up when they get into orbit and all this stuff. I like it. I like it. I want to see more movies in that universe. I would love to see part 2, like, when they're halfway through the trip, you know, on the coast, not being pushed, when they're just coasting along. I would love to see a third movie when they finally get to the destination. Like, I want to see the Dark Ages version of that movie. You know, like, it's halfway through the trip, everybody's lost hope, and, you know, Chinese, Japanese, American, European, the nationalities don't fucking matter anymore. Okay, so everybody and their brother called me and needed my attention, so I forgot where I was. Wandering Earth. Whatever. Watch it. Think about what I said. And, yeah. I hope you guys are well. I make no promises on videos. I hope you find this one well. You guys are beautiful. You guys are awesome. And I love your face. Peace.